Bam.
Okay.
Are we
rolling?
Are we settled?
Are you rocking and rolling?
Rolling and rocking.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Hello everyone.
Welcome back.
Hello everyone.
Noisy.
Welcome back to the show.
Project.
God damn it. We're back again. This time we're actually in a bedroom. So, last time we were doing
gardening projects, kitchen projects. Now we're back in the
Gibraltar
bedroom.
project.
Our home project now.
Literally, your home.
This is my house.
Oh, this is your okay.
This is obviously my house.
My fault. Obviously.
We're doing safer project.
But yeah, I'm Ray.
I'm Tima.
And if you're just listening, okay.
You're listening to the Bedroom Project.
You are listening to the Bedroom Project. If you're listening for the first time, then what are you doing? Like, you should have been listening from time ago. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
from episode 1.
If you're listening for the first time, then
welcome.
Go away. Go away.
Welcome. We welcome you with open arms and.
I'm joking, mate.
Hopefully, this is not the only podcast you listen to. You listen
of
to
course.
More.
No, this better be the only podcast you listen to.
No, like podcast epists.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
this
don't encourage them.
You listen to.
Don't encourage them to cheat on us.
Oh,
no, don't encourage them. If you're gonna listen to any podcast, listen to us.
Yeah, this is the only one you should be listening to.
Well, actually, no. We get a notification anytime our listeners are listening to something else.
Yeah, just know we'll come to you.
And you get an electric shock sent to your phone.
Gosh.
Yeah.
It's illegal, but shh.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Last week we talked about
new experiences.
Yes, sir.
And what we learned from them, etc.
We learned valuable lessons. Talked about how some experiences may be bad, like losing your legs. But you always get a battle scar,
and you always learn from new experiences.
Exactly.
Even if it wasn't the greatest experience.
Literally.
And also not to go into experiences with doubt. Yeah. Just go with the flow.
Do it for the vibes.
Do it for the
vibes.
If you don't like it, then do it again. Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not by force. It's okay.
That's what we spoke about last week. So if you haven't listened to that episode, tune in on Spotify, on YouTube. Yeah. The Bedroom Project on Spotify.
We're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, we're on TikTok.
And the Bedroom Project podcast on YouTube.
Yes, sir. This week, what are we talking about?
We're talking about romanticizing your life.
Romanticising.
What's it to romanticize your life, the pros, the cons, etc. We dive in deep. Very deep.
Or more, you don't know.
Into that.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Wow. But how did this come up, you may ask? How did we come up with the idea for this? Hold on, I want to find my watch. It's bugging me that I'm not wearing it. It's probably downstairs.
I low-key wish you could have a track your watch on
literally, but it's a normal watch.
Until it turns 12 or something, or a random. Do you have a random
you probably accidentally set an alarm.
Yeah, I know. I definitely have.
Yeah.
It's not over here.
Okay. Doesn't matter. But anyways, so yeah, we came up with the idea of this episode literally right after the last episode
that we did.
We were just chilling. We were outside enjoying the sunshine, talk about life, and I just brought up romanticizing your life for whatever reason, because it's something that I used to do when I was a bit younger, and I think what I asked you, do you think romanticizing your life is good or bad?
No, you said, do you romanticize your life to me? But I didn't really understand. I've always heard of romanticizing your life, but I actually didn't fully get it. Yeah. Because it's something that I don't really do. Yeah. It just wasn't something that I really come across personally. Yeah. So then I was like, what's explain it kind of thing. So he's explaining it, etc. And I was asking is it good or bad? Yeah, he was just filling me in basically. So
Timo went away, did some research.
Yeah,
from your research, do you think that romanticizing your life is good or bad?
I think
from what you found out,
there's good aspects to it, but there's also some bad aspects. We'll get into that.
I agree.
We'll get into that.
I agree with that.
I feel if you over romanticize your life, it can be bad and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, basically romanticizing your life is to deal with or describe in an idealized or unrealistic fashion, so to make it seem better than it actually is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So
where did you find that definition?
This is just on Google.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, say, do you know, like in the movies when people will be in the car and it's raining outside?
Yeah.
And then you'll just be like laying your head because it looks appealing. Like,
yeah.
The reality is just raining outside.
It's just raining outside. You're looking out the window. Literally. And it's not only like people you can romanticize too.
Yeah.
It's not only just situations you can romanticize.
You can romanticize people. You can romanticize mental health.
Yeah.
Like,
literally.
There's a lot to talk about.
You can romanticize your, what's it called? Sexual orientation. Like people be like, wow, I wish I was gay. Like, do you know? I feel like there's people like
probably
that.
Is.
I feel like there's people like that. Like people,
the reality
people
is
who pretend to be like LGBT and stuff.
Yeah. Even though it's just, they're just seeing it because online.
They saw a Netflix movie.
Yeah, a Netflix movie about it. They're like, oh, that seems cool. Let me just like, yeah. Let me just change or become that. Which is, yeah.
It's not it, mate.
Okay, basically the main notion of like romanticize your life is to treat yourself like the main character or like you're in a movie.
Yeah.
So that's not the reality. You're not necessarily the main. You are the main character of your own life, but you're not the main character of everyone's life.
Yeah.
Or the world.
You like you could know that if you're romanticizing your life, you'll probably know that. Yeah, I'm not the main character.
Yeah.
But you see yourself like that anyways. It just makes you happy. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. So also like recently people have been like rejecting the more rationalized society, like just living for productivity.
How do you mean?
So the rational society like values being as productive as possible. So going to work. Yeah. Just reading to actually like stimulate your brain instead of reading to post on your story. Yeah, post on your story or reading.
Bro, I see that so much. Someone was at the art gallery. I don't remember who, but I saw someone's story. They're at the art gallery and they just took a picture of like the writing on the wall because it just looked aesthetically pleasing.
Just take a picture and leave.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, did you even read that? I bet you didn't even read that.
I don't know. I get it, but like, it's when people are doing it to like, all aspects of their life. So like instead of like, so reading would be like the rational way, but then watching Netflix is the more like romanticize because it's more aesthetically pleasing. But it depends what you're reading as well. Yeah. Or how you're taking it in. Some people just read to look mysterious in the park.
Like, you know how people say like at the start of uni people were saying like, when my plan to reinvent myself as the mysterious girl fails. First of all, the thing about romanticizing is like let's say you want to romanticize a certain trait. People who actually have those traits don't think, I'm gonna be the mysterious person. They just are. They don't even see themselves as the mysterious person. They're just themselves. Literally. Yeah. Like I would get people like I had this camera. I'm gonna show the audience because it's right here. This camera, it's upside down, but this camera, it's got like a little thing from the 90s little thing. Anyways, so I'd bring it around and school and shit and like film people, but people would be like, they would be kind of romanticized. I was just having a camera from the 90s where people would be like romanticizing the 90s, like, oh my god, we're such a 90s kids, like say shit like that. Oh, okay. And I feel like,
but we're not.
If you were in the 90s, you wouldn't you'll just think, it's just a regular day, regular camera. Yeah. I think romanticizing kind of, to an extent, not for every example, kind of lacks a bit of emotional maturity. I think I've got a few notes on romanticizing as well. Should I?
Yeah, you can talk about it.
So I didn't do any research. I just went with what I thought. So my definition of it, not understanding the full significance of what something is and instead creating your own idea of what you want it to be in your head. That could be anything from like an ethnic group to like, you can even romanticize like culture. Yeah, literally. But it could be fetishizing. It doesn't always have to be a good thing though. Stereotyping. Yeah, it doesn't always have to be a good thing though. It could be like, it could either be, wow, black people are so cool, or, oh my god, black people are so dangerous.
Or black people can play basketball.
Yeah.
That's not even, that's detrimental to some people. There's some black people that can't play basketball. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, save all the black people that can't play basketball. Black people that don't play basketball, lives matter.
Yeah, they do. I'm with you.
Cool.
But yeah, you can romanticize even mental health. Like, people will be like taking pictures of themselves crying because they think that they have to look a certain way while crying because what they see in movies. But in movies, it's a whole set behind it. People are doing their makeup, doing their hair. Exactly. Like, it's not reality. It's not real.
Yeah. The main character of the movie doesn't romanticize their life.
Yeah. But it's actually a movie, so it's not real.
Why do you think people romanticize their lives though?
Okay, so like, do you know how I was talking about sorry, I need to hold the mic here. Do you know I was talking about people, about how it's a rational society, just working to be productive?
Yeah.
Like, that can drain you at sometimes, instead of actually being able to take in like the little things in life, like doing your hair, doing your makeup, like romanticizing those things. Because if you were just being rational, then it would just be, okay, do my hair and then just leave. But actually, like, taking care of yourself, or like,
can be romanticized.
Like, yeah, romanticizing it, like, yeah, I'm just gonna have my hair nice today. Like, those things matter as well. Like, even the little things that you do for yourself matter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sometimes life can be really repetitive and like controlling, because you're just getting through the day. But sometimes taking back, maybe romanticizing it for a bit, you can enjoy it a bit more. Like, it's making it like, so say like, oh, I just got to like shower or something, but lighting some candles, maybe putting on some music, romanticizing the thing can make it more enjoyable and make you like happier. Do you get what I mean?
I hear that. Yeah. I do hear that actually.
So yeah, that's what a lot of people, like, when I research romanticizing,
I do hear that. Yeah,
they'll be like, just like doing things for you, or making a, like, if you're in a bad situation, kind of not in a bad situation, but maybe like washing your dog or something that you don't really, maybe going on a run, romanticize it a bit so it's more enjoyable for yourself.
Yeah. Be the main character just for a little bit. Because some people equate self-worth with the how willing you are to sacrifice the small things. So just being productive and just getting things done. Say if you're not as productive, but you have a happy day and you light your candles and you read your book, like, some people find that happiness in that. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Instead of just focusing on, I have to do this.
Wait, explain that last bit again.
So what do you mean? So
that last sentence that you just said. Like,
some people will equate self-worth with how willing they are to sacrifice. Like,
how willing they are to sacrifice
the like romanticizing or like doing things that are like look pretty, and stuff like that. So it's like they just want to be as productive as possible while sacrificing, like, not themselves but the happiness within it. You know what I mean? Like, say if they just
without sacrificing the happiness.
What do you mean?
Do you mean without sacrificing the happiness within it? Or I'm just being slow.
Yeah, being rational and just being productive and getting everything done. But say if you wanted to like enjoy your day more, or take the smaller things in and appreciate it more, that's like people who romanticize. But it's not like it's not like you're over romanticizing it. Maybe you want to take a nice bath at the end of your day, and then you light candles. But even though that's something that I wouldn't normally do, because I'm just trying to shower, I'm just trying to clean myself. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying. Actually,
like, you're just trying to clean yourself,
doing things that look pretty for the imaginary audience.
For the imaginary audience. And also sometimes it makes you happier.
It does. It's I've written here that I wrote like the symptoms of romanticizing your life. I said it's like a blissful ignorance. Because it's like you're ignorant to what the reality of a situation actually is, but in a happy sort of way. Like, you've made up, you don't know what it is, so you've made up your own idea of what it is, and that idea is a very optimistic one. But like
romanticizing stems from a way of thinking called Stoicism.
Sorry,
Stoicism. So it's, if you cannot control it.
Stoicism. Not even Stoicism.
Stoicism
is crazy.
Stoicism.
It's Stoicism. Yeah. Stoicism. We're gonna get comments.
Stoicism.
Stoicism is crazy.
So like, if you can't control it, there's no reason of getting emotional about it.
Yeah.
Okay, like it stems from that kind of thinking. Like that's like, so if someone cuts you off in traffic, you getting mad like, but if you can't control it, it's already happened.
Yeah.
So you just have to.
You can pretend to be mad.
Okay. I guess.
In terms of your romanticization.
I guess.
Romanticize being angry. Damn it! I'm so mad.
I'm so mad. I'm just gonna break some windows now.
Like people romanticize like, okay, this is a good one I just thought of now. In like movies such as Fight Club, Taxi Driver, Joker, where the main character is a fucking psychopath. Yeah. People will watch that movie and like romanticize that.
Yeah.
Like if you did some of
being the evil villain.
Yeah, not even the evil villain, but the misunderstood like anti-hero.
Like I just hate everyone.
If you did some of these things and actually lived this way, you would be a bad person. These people in these movies are not good people.
It's just because a movie.
Yeah, just because they're the main character doesn't mean like, oh, I'm Joker, I'm gonna paint my face and dance in the rain.
If you saw someone doing this, you'd probably call the police.
Bro, have you seen this clip? There's this TikTok clip. I'll probably put it in the video somewhere. Yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see it. It's these two women who were in New York. They're not from New York. They're just there on like a holiday or whatever, and it's raining in the street, heavy rain, and they're dancing barefoot in the like street, in the puddles and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyone from like any big city, whether it's New York, London, anywhere, you know that there's that's fucking dirty. Rat piss, heroin, human piss, heroin, shit in that water. You probably step on a needle or something.
Yeah, that's actually unsafe.
And they're just like
romanticizing the
oh my god, the
whole rain, romanticizing New York when in reality you're literally stepping in shit and piss.
That water's not clean. You're gonna get a tetanus on your foot.
You're gonna get an STD.
You're gonna go home with something. People in the comments were rinsing them.
Gosh,
I felt kind of bad because they're just having fun.
They're just
but really and truly
ignorant bliss. But
exactly,
if they didn't know,
blissful ignorance.
Yeah, blissful
ignorant bliss. Is that a thing? Is it blissful?
I think
ignorance?
It is. I think I think it is a thing, but I don't know how they say it.
I wrote blissful ignorance. I thought I made that up.
Ignorance is bliss. Do you know that saying?
Yes. I'm not so smart.
It's fine. Most ideas are already ideas, but you just another human thought of it as smart as you. Okay, cool. You know what I mean. Great minds think alike. You know what I mean?
Yeah, literally.
But yeah,
romanticize the genius. I romanticize being smart as fuck, but I am smart as fuck.
It really does romanticize it. I see it actually.
It's okay because I am like, I romanticize what I'm already doing. You get?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm joking.
But yeah. Do you know how we're talking about Stoicism and how it's like tranquility for your thoughts, basically, like making your thoughts tranquil instead of like getting mad over things that you can't even control. Where romanticizing your life is there'll be bad things, but you're just like bad emotions, but making it into positive. Like you'll be depressed, be like, oh, this is so cute. Like this is not cute. You need to get help.
Yeah, because when you romanticize
you play it down.
Yeah, when you romanticize the depression, you're not understanding the significance.
You're depressed.
Not even just depression, but let's use that example. Yeah. You're not understanding the significance of what is actually happening, so you're not gonna get help.
Yeah. Like you'll just be like, because you see people in, obviously it's a movie, it's only an hour long, they're gonna get over it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh yeah, it's fine. Like,
it's okay to live my life like this.
It's okay to live my life like this. Or they don't really understand the severity of the emotions that they're having. And they kind of like switch it into, I don't know, like make it seem like a movie and stuff, but it's not. It's real life. You need to go get help. You
literally.
Need to doctors. You need to talk to someone about it.
Romanticize laying in bed all day.
I'm crying.
Yeah, not even crying, just like not doing shit. Yeah. At the end of the day, once you realize that you've been romanticizing it, you'll be like, oh damn, I just wasted my time.
Yeah.
Because this is real life.
This is real life.
You're
not gonna get that time back. It's not Back to the Future. You can't go back in time.
Yeah, exactly. So like, it's not a character arc where I learn my lesson after an hour and 30 minutes. It's real life, and like every second you waste pretending to be the main character is a second of your life gone.
Yeah, literally.
The reason why I asked Tima about romanticizing her life or romanticizing life is I asked one of my friends earlier, like a few weeks earlier, how much they romanticize their life, and this friend said that, you know, they do it quite a lot. and they don't seem like the kind of person who does it because, you know, they're productive. They get on with their shit. Like, he just doesn't seem like the kind of person to romanticize his life. And I said, no, it's kind of hard to romanticize my life because I'm quite a logical thinker. And I think before when I was less of a logical thinker, I used to do that. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They said that they do it. I don't know what their own purpose is, but
what do you mean by you were less of a logical thinker? That's why you romanticize your life.
I think everything I do, I kind of, I don't know. I wasn't really I was kind of just a kid. Like, I was just kind of going through life like it wasn't really that serious. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was kind of romanticizing it. Yeah, even before I even knew what that meant. But as I became more like self-aware, because romanticizing your actions could also lead to you like doing things like what I said about being the main character who's actually kind of evil. You'll do things that are bad, but because you've romanticized it, you don't understand the full consequence of what you've done.
Yeah, because you're just like, oh, it's just a joke, or
like, yeah,
it's not that deep.
I'm the mysterious guy. Like,
you don't have plot armor, love.
Exactly, you don't have plot armor.
Like, this is reality.
Like, because you're trying to keep up the flipping crazy like Robert De Niro main character. You don't realize the effect that your actions are having on other people. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, it's not always to that extent. Everybody has their own degree of romanticization. But yeah, I just said that because like hurting people, you wouldn't, if you, as a logical thinker, you would think, okay, this action would cause this. I'm not going to do that because this is real life. And
that person is going to be affected by what I say.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And their effect, they might change the way they act towards me because of what I've said or what I've done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, romanticizing your life can be good. Like, you can boost your confidence because you think you're the main character.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're the main character, so you feel like everything revolves around you in that moment, and it will boost your confidence. Do you know?
Because you're not worried about anybody else.
Yeah, you're just focusing.
You see everyone else as 2-dimensional.
Yeah, they're just part of your story.
Yeah. I don't think there's always a main character syndrome. I don't know. What do you think?
It can be.
It can be, but is it always? Is that the?
I don't know.
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I feel like romanticization is this might be controversial.
Okay, romanticizing your life. This is what I'm talking about. Romanticizing your life is making yourself the main character. But romanticize in general is just romanticizing maybe the environment, or you romanticize the rain, or like, okay, the rain, it'll be raining, but you'll be like, oh my gosh, the way it sounds, the way it's hitting the windows, stuff like that, the smell. That's kind of romanticizing it. But yeah, so you can romanticize the environment, but then romanticizing your life is the main character thing.
I think this might be kind of controversial, but I think romanticizing your life, romanticizing your life specifically, is quite a juvenile thing. Like I said, like I did it when I was quite young. You can't really function in the real world by romanticizing it. Well, like, you can function, but you can't. I don't know. I want to say this might just be for me. I can't speak for everybody, but I don't know if I can be like productive and successful person by romanticizing my life.
But I feel like romanticizing your life can sometimes make you be more productive.
And well, if what you're romanticizing is a productive thing, I guess. It could
be like, I'm romanticizing my work, or I'm romanticizing university, and you just go with your like pens and you do your highlighting. But then
but then you're not gonna be as productive.
But if you actually are productive while you're romanticizing, then cool. But if you're just going and getting your colored pens and just highlighting the page, then that's not being productive.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. You can be productive by romanticizing. Yes, I believe you can. And I feel like it's kind of like being delusional, and I think that can get you places. Do you know? Like it can get you places, I think. But just not romanticizing everything or not over romanticizing your life.
I think it depends on your grasp on reality. It's a spectrum.
Yeah. You need to understand that you're romanticizing and this is not real. Don't get lost in the sauce, hun. That's all I have to say. Don't get lost in the sauce, because it's all fun and games until you're actually like depressed and you can't get back out like of your depression because you're not getting help and stuff like that. No, you don't want that. And also, like, social media has made it more popular to romanticize because it's not reality, and people are just putting out like this aesthetic, or
like when you
this
see
image.
When you see people's lives, you think, oh, this is what they're doing all the time.
Yeah, but it's not. It's
not.
It's just a picture. Yeah. This is not even a second now of the whole 24 hours of their day.
Yeah.
So
creating an image of what you think it is.
And it can make you think that there's things that are lacking in your life. Yeah. When really, you're fine, girl.
Yeah, and it may cause you to romanticize your life. It may cause you to romanticize your life. Yeah,
definitely. It definitely does. That's what makes it more popular.
Make all the fun things. Put all your focus in the fun things. The pretty things.
Yeah, the pretty things. But it can make you see what you do have and make you more grateful. Because say if like someone's romanticizing their like coffee or whatever, like that they get from Starbucks every day, like you could romanticize the coffee that you make in your kitchen as well.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm that mysterious girl in the coffee shop.
Yeah, like
typing, writing in public.
To the coffee shop. You can do that in your house.
Writing in public
with your typewriter.
So everyone thinks, wow,
she's a writer or something.
So mysterious. No one's thinking that, babes. Like everybody is just getting on with their own life.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Some people might be like, oh, she's cool. She's mysterious.
Some people might, but then some people might just think she's just typing. Those people you're romanticizing that person.
Yeah.
The people who are falling for it.
People romanticize people as well. Yeah. And like romanticize relationships.
Yeah. That is a big one. Oh, do you have something to say? Because I have something to say.
I just saw this online.
I feel like people, when somebody falls in love with somebody very easily, very quickly, without knowing them.
Yeah.
It's usually they're falling in love with the idea of them, because how can you fall in love with somebody that you barely know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's when you realize who they are, and then you're like, oh shit, you're heartbroken, this and that, because you've created an idea of what you think they are or what you want them to be in your head. Yeah. I think that's a very unhealthy thing to do.
Well, people think that like the relationship's like Disney, like it's not like that.
Yeah, you can't.
When they leave, they're not coming back.
Exactly. Or you just walk into each other one day in a coffee shop.
Yeah, or you walk and you drop your books and then he picks it up for you. You're like, oh, this is the love of my life.
I feel like people can romanticize what they want somebody to be. Not even in relationships, in friendships too. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they leave themselves disappointed when they don't when
the person's not who they thought
they were.
Who they thought they were.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of cons to romanticizing yourself.
Yeah.
Romanticizing your life.
Yeah.
Also, that even romanticizing itself is like a Eurocentric view. Like if you think about romanticizing, people think about like French pastries, or they'll think about like coffees and.
I think that it depends on the person.
Yeah. But like, I'm just talking about it just like generally, or like as a girl.
I don't know. I feel like people can romanticize.
Going
to a tropical country or something.
Yeah. Okay. Let me explain. So people like. When people think about romantic, like even on YouTube and stuff, like if you look up romanticize your life, people will be like with their coffees and their pastries, but like you can romanticize like pounded yam as well. You know what I mean? You can romanticize like rice and peas and dumpling. Like I romanticize that, but like they're not really pushing like a traditional point of view. Like even romanticism, like if you think about romantic places, you think about Paris.
Yeah.
You think about like Europe, because romanticism was like the whole like what do you call it movement was in like Europe. So yeah, I feel like it can sometimes
the romantic era
it can sometimes make the things that you start to romanticize turn into Eurocentric things. I'm not saying everyone does this, but that's French pastries or like coffee is not something that I would normally like. Lattes and stuff is not something that I would normally like be in my life.
Yeah.
So like by romanticizing it, I'm trying to like change in my reality into something that's not necessarily me, or something that doesn't align with like my people, who I am as a black woman in this world. That. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's just like what I see on like YouTube and what other people have said about romanticizing and stuff.
I think that's what it is. Like when that isn't your reality and you want to make it that, you create the most idealistic version of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not necessarily like what aligns with you or
like
your morals.
Like people who want to be like alternative, but that's not actually them. Mm-hmm. They kind of have an idea of what that lifestyle or the people who are like divergent are like. Mm-hmm. And so you're not really living in it, you're just kind of wearing a costume.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah,
I understand. Also, it also makes you think that you're in control of everything in your environment. Like romanticizing, like people say that you're in control of your emotions, you're in control of your environment, but if you're in an abusive household, how can you romanticize that? Like, it's all bad, there's no good about it.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And you need to go get help instead of romanticizing it, thinking,
but I feel like people only I don't know, I feel like romanticization happens more when that's not your reality. If you were actually in an abusive household, you wouldn't romanticize it. But if like maybe you had an argument with your mom won't let you go out, and people will start romanticizing and saying,
oh, I'm grounded,
like my mom is abusive, this and that.
Okay.
That's what I said about the people who romanticize alternative mm-hmm. culture. Mm-hmm. That's not their reality.
Yeah.
So because they want it to be, because they don't really know what it is and they've created an idea of it. Mm-hmm. You want it to be your reality because mm-hmm. you're attracted to the idea of it.
Yeah.
And so you've created a false reality of
mm-hmm.
that thing.
Yeah. What you want it to be.
Yeah. You've created a false reality essentially. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Of that thing, that person, of whatever. Yeah. The reality isn't that 6 foot tall guy is like the love of your life and he'll buy you roses every day.
Hopefully.
That's not the reality. You don't know that that's the reality, mm-hmm. but because that's what you want it to be, you've kind of generated a false reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Period.
Yeah. People do romanticize bad situations that they're in and try and make it good when it's not good at all. Like, there's nothing good about it. Nothing good about it, sir. But yeah, I think we spoke about
pretty much all of it.
A lot of points.
Yeah.
And we've covered a lot.
Yeah, that was a nice little chit chat.
Yeah, it was.
Nice little chin wag.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you have anything else to say about it? In your notes? Not
really, no.
Okay.
Song of the week?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You can go first.
So my song of the week. So let me tell you a story. Back in maybe like December, maybe November, I found a song on Spotify by Cruel Santino called Omoge Wajo. Music video by Cisse. Shout out to that guy. I found it whilst I was studying and I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking amazing. It's Cruel Santino and Lola, I believe.
It is Lola, I remember it.
Okay. Yeah, Cruel Santino and Lola. Listen to that song. Maybe I listened to it for maybe I'll say good month. I was like, yeah, this song is fantastical. Wow, it's doing me. And one day I went to listen to it and I just couldn't click on it. It was like grayed out, but it was still there. And I was like, what the fuck? This song was such a bop. Why can I not listen to it? Even on YouTube, you can't listen to it. I'm like, what's going on? My world was crumbling. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do.
Do you know when a song's become a drug and you need it for your day?
Literally, I was itching my skin off. I had blisters on my face because I couldn't listen to that song. Lord. And I was like,
where did
what the hell? I thought it would just come back or something. Like I didn't know what was going on. few months later, maybe about 2 months later, I went to Subaru World, Cruel Santino Subaru World, where I actually met Cruel Santino, and I asked him myself, where is that song?
What happened?
Where is that song? And he said that they couldn't clear the sample.
Okay.
So I was like, damn it.
Please.
So
please get it worked out, sort it out.
And it's actually based off an original song. I think it's called Omoge Wajo. But it's the same lyrics, just slightly different. Let me double check.
You hunted him down and asked him himself. You're like, I need to find out what happened.
Where is this goddamn song?
That's perseverance, like.
Okay, so Source Kid
hunted the guy down.
Source Kid featuring Mike Okri, Omoge Wajo is the original version. Okay. So he couldn't get the sample cleared for that. But then last night I'm playing. I think it was just that song was on one of my playlists or something like that, and I just shuffled it. And then it came on, and I was like, wait, hold on. Am I bugging? Am I hearing Omoge Wajo?
Dream?
Am I bugging? I was mid convo with my brother, and I saw it. I literally like jumped up, and it scared him. He was like,
what?
He was like, what the fuck?
Good.
I was like, nah, you don't understand. This is a monumental moment. Omoge Wajo is back on Spotify. I can listen to this
anytime.
Beauty again. Oh, it really changed my life, and like. This was literally yesterday, and it really made me appreciate how like we live in a world where we can listen to any song we want to, anytime we want to, anywhere. Any song from any era, anytime you want it, you can just have it. When back in the day, you'll carry your Walkman and it would only have 12 songs that you could only listen to in a specific order.
We literally talked about this yesterday.
Yeah, we literally talked about this yesterday.
Well, before that, there was nothing.
There was
radio.
You know what I'm saying? We're so privileged and spoiled for choice that like I've got 1,000, 2,000 songs on my Spotify, and that one song isn't there. I'm now crying. But yeah, go and listen to that song. Omoge Wajo. That's my new song. Omoge baby, my lover.
Your song of the week. My song of the week. It was a new song. It was out like maybe a few weeks ago. By Pink Pantheress, Turn Your Phone Off, featuring Destroy Lonely. This song is slap.
Pink Pantheress and Destroy Lonely. What the fuck? That's kind of hard. When did this come out?
Damn, I was even gonna look.
I feel like I've heard that before. Pink Pantheress and Destroy Lonely, but I didn't listen to the song.
Yeah, you probably have seen it. The song slaps. I don't know. Does Pink Pantheress even have any misses? I don't know.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't.
She really does not.
She actually doesn't.
Nah, she's
I don't think there's
hard.
ever a Pink Panther song I've ever heard and I've never actually liked or jammed to.
Literally, and even her songs that she's had for ages are just
are just still bangers
nice
to this
re-listen
day.
to. I woke up this morning and what's it?
I think I was
what's it called? When you wipe your tears, when you wipe just do you wipe them just for me? Yeah, that came off my For You page. The music video for that. Lame Cobain is actually in that. Very, very hard, but yeah.
Pink Pantheress has no misses, and this is one of them. Yeah, this is one of them. No misses.
One of the hits.
She has no skips either. Like she just good. She's really. I think she just has such a unique voice and a unique style. Yeah. And she's just different. Yeah. So I don't know. She's just cool.
Very unique, but very, very reminiscent of a specific era.
Yeah.
Yeah. The early 2000s.
And she also gives like baby case. You just
two of a kind.
Yeah. She gives
that kind of sound.
Early 2000s anyway, yeah. Early 2000s,
old school anthems.
Old school anthems kind of thing, but she has like a new school twist with it. Yeah, she's cool. Yeah.
I think the new school twist is just her features. He said that I'm good enough. Grandma did it. Like,
that I should have done.
We wouldn't have that years ago.
Yeah, we wouldn't. The boys are lying.
Is this the way and it's the way her voice sounds on the song. The way she pitches her voice too, and the way I don't know what it is, but
people say it's annoying. But I'm like, how?
I love it. It's also the way that that her words don't like. They kind of end.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like they're kind of cut. You know, normally when you speak, it's like the sound of your voice kind of like fizzles away, like it's a gradient. But her voice just kind of stops. Do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't.
Just for me. Do
you know what I'm saying? I found a street, house of which you stay. It's not at the house of which you stay.
Yeah.
House of which you stay. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's very subtle.
And you wipe your tears, do you wipe them
just for me? So I like that too. It's like she's a robot. It reminds me of like Sonic, like early 2000s, like Sonic games. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Okay. I don't know why either. I don't know why either. But yeah, that's my song of the week. She just hard.
Cool. Should we get into the news?
Yeah.
Cool. I got some news for you. I got some news for y'all. Something that's been going on for a while now, like the past since May.
Yeah.
But we just haven't talked about it, and I just feel like some of our listeners might want to know, or just I don't know. It's something quite interesting. I don't know if you heard of there's a writer's strike at the moment. Writer's strike. Yeah, so 2023 writer's strike. Essentially, let me summarize it. I'm gonna read the thing, but in summary, writers aren't getting paid enough for movies. Screenwriters. Okay. So they're striking, like the Writers Guild or whatever are striking. Which is affecting the release dates for movies because the scripts aren't finished. Mm-hmm. There was the last writer's strike that happened.
Either you talking about this or I saw this somewhere.
The last writer's strike that happened was in 2007 to 2008. I think movies like The Dark Knight was affected during that writer's strike, and now a lot so let me explain what the writer's strike is actually. On 2nd of May 2022, the Writers Guild of America, an alliance of two labor unions representing over 111,000 films, television, news, radio, and online writers went on strike, demanding higher pay and a stable pay structure, as well as fairer deals and contracts and provisions about artificial intelligence. Basically, they're also afraid that AI is going to replace them in their work.
Do you know there's so many jobs that AI can take over?
ChatGPT,
like product design. Do you know there's like
you can just put it in an AI.
Yeah, AI will just come up. Like what?
Goddamn! But I think what we need to do is look at it as not a problem and how we can adapt with it. I don't have the answer, but I just
it's always gonna be evolving and it's always gonna be threatening to like people's jobs, etc. But we have to. But it's literally gonna take over people's jobs.
Yeah.
Even like think about like in shops.
Yeah, literally.
Like cashiers not even gonna be needed anymore.
Exactly.
You already have self-service.
So for the past week, writers have been picketing the headquarters of major studios, including Netflix, Amazon, Warner Bros., Universal Studios, and others. So they've just been protesting. So my source is from Today News. And so this is a list of movies that have been affected by the writer strikes. Blade, they're making a new Blade movie. If you remember, Wesley Snipes was the original one. They're doing one now for like the Marvel, the MCU.
Okay, that's cool.
The Avengers movies, because Blade is a Marvel character.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Community, the movie, as in like.
What?
Yes, they're making a movie for Community.
I don't slap.
Yeah, I know. You know how they always saying like 6 seasons in a movie.
Pardon, 6 seasons of
and the movie.
Okay, and the movie. Okay,
yeah. So they're finally
actually it coming to life.
Bro, you know there was a teaser for this back when I was in like secondary school, like year 11, year 12. Yeah, there was a clip, not a teaser, but like they announced it.
Yeah.
Back then, but now it's getting delayed.
Community the movie.
Literally. So filming expected to begin mid 2023. But it was supposed to begin ages ago.
Okay.
So you know how long this movie's been taking to get made? Freaky Friday 2, they're making a sequel for that, the Lindsay Lohan one, I think.
Yeah, okay.
They said release date.
The first movie does bang, but it's been so long. Why do you need another one now?
I don't even know. Money. Said the creation has been paused.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and for Blade, said pre-production paused ahead of a planned filming start in June 2023. So Blade is supposed to be filming by now.
But it hasn't.
But is that movie ever gonna get made? I hope so, because Mahershala Ali. Do you know Mahershala Ali? He's in Moonlight.
Wait, yeah. Is that the one was he in When They See Us as well?
Maybe.
I think I know who you're talking about.
He's the new Blade. I'll put a picture up on the video, but this guy.
Oh no, it wasn't the same guy. But this is I've seen this guy. Isn't he like in Marvel movies?
He's in Luke Cage. Yeah. But he's the new Blade. He's the new Blade.
But that's not the guy I was talking about. He wasn't in When You See Us.
Got the hat.
But he's in Moonlight.
Blade.
Okay. Hard.
But yeah, that's quite unfortunate. And what else? Superman Legacy. James Gunn. James Gunn written movie, new Superman movie.
Okay. I don't really care about Superman movie. Sorry.
Most of these movies are kind of irrelevant, except for the ones that are
Community.
Or
but that might be irrelevant to everyone else that she doesn't watch it.
Okay, I'll just read them out anyways. Let me see. The Good Fortune. It's being delayed to filming cancelled on May 16th to 17th 2023 before suspended indefinitely. It Ends With Us. It's being suspended. John Mulaney, Baby J. It's a Netflix thing being okay, the release is unaffected.
Yeah, I think that's enough now. How many are there?
There's quite a few.
Okay.
And then Spider-Man 4 is getting developmental.
Give them their pay. Give them their money.
Developmental writing was halted. Will resume upon the conclusion of the strike. And the next Avengers movie, Avengers 5, Kang Dynasty, is getting delayed till 2026 or something like that. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I think that they make so much movies off of they make so much money off of these movies. The writer, the most fundamental people.
Yeah.
You need to be getting them paid properly.
Yeah, literally.
This is not good.
Yeah.
Come on now. Yeah. They make so much. I think they're just being greedy now. Just give the people their proper pay.
Give them their money.
Give them their
and the thing
money.
Is, they can. They have
the facilities too. They have the money
they
too.
They very much can.
They're just being I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know what they're doing. We don't know what their blood clot doing. I have this one, but shit.
What is it?
It's about Elon Musk changing the logo of Twitter.
Go on.
Elon Musk, time to say goodbye to Twitter logo. This is BBC News.
Swag.
This is a shit source, I'm sorry.
BBC News?
Yeah, because they're so biased.
Fair enough.
One of the most biased.
But Elon Musk it's not a very political subject, is it?
Okay, no, not really. Twitter-owned Elon Musk has said he wants to get rid of the Twitter bird logo and replace it with an X.
Boo.
However, Mr. Musk...
what does that have to do with Twitter?
Let me talk. Because he owns Twitter.
No, but I'm saying, what does the X logo have to do with Twitter?
I'm going to talk. It's going to say. However, Mr. Musk, who has a history of making statements that fail to happen or are not serious, so he might be just saying this.
He's a troll.
He's a bit of a troll. Mr. Musk.
They
call him Mr. Musk. Who has changed the name.
Mr. Musk, your tea.
Mr. Musk. Who has changed the name of the business to X Corp, said the replacement should have been done a long time ago. According to reports, the billionaire wants to create a super app called X, which is similar to China's WeChat. If you know about WeChat, it's like WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, everything in just one. It's like a super app. And it's because in China, they don't even use Snap and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
They use WeChat. WeChat is the big, the main thing that they use.
Okay. China is a whole realm. That's
a whole nother world.
Literally, Japan, all of that.
They have their own stuff.
Their own TV, their own music, their own brands.
They have everything just there. It's a completely different world.
Because they weren't colonized.
He said on Sunday he was looking to change Twitter's logo. Tweeting, so he was tweeting saying, and soon we shall bid adieu to the Twitter brand and gradually all the birds. So he's just trying to get rid of the birds, saying
I think he's
the
pranking
X logo
us.
Is shit. The one that they showed. Wait, let me find it.
We'll put a picture up. But I think he's pranking us.
The X logo is shit.
No, that looks so dead. We'll put a picture up. We'll put a picture up. That looks so dead.
He's defo trolling. Anyway, they said, what else did they say? Shut up.
And what are they gonna call it?
X. Some X.
Twitter X.
It's just gonna be X.
Maybe eggs. Maybe it's pronounced eggs and they misheard him. Because it's Twitter, bird, eggs. Twitter eggs.
Musk posted an image of a flickering X on Twitter and later in a tweet, Spaces, audio chat, replied, yes. When asked if a Twitter logo will change, adding that it should have been done a long while ago. For some people in Asia, super apps including India's Paytm and Indonesia's Gojek have been a vital part of everyday lives for the past few years. Even on WeChat, you can even you can use it to pay, like to buy stuff. Like you can use it as like Apple Pay, kind of thing, and transfer money on it. It's crazy. It's like crazy. Then they talk about WeApp. WeApp is a messaging and social media platform that has evolved into one of the region's biggest apps in terms of its range of services and number of users. Last year was estimated to have 1.29 billion users in China alone.
Swag.
Yeah, but it's like a big corporation and they do a lot of bad things.
Don't all big corporations?
Yeah, I know, yeah. All big corporations do it, bad things, but they're not that good. I think I watched like a YouTube video about them like a while ago. I don't remember everything. But yeah, that was my news. My shit news.
Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka trailer. Timothy Chalamet.
Wonka.
Timothy Chalamet as Willy Wonka. Okay.
As Wonka.
Alright, guys.
Willy's Wonka.
You don't have to put him in everything. Tom Holland as,
to be honest,
Ben 10.
Tom Holland as Willy Wonka. I would like that.
No.
Hello. I'm Willy Wonka. I'm Wonka Willy.
We just watched the trailer before this. What do you think? I don't give a shit about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay, I do though, because the second Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the one with Johnny Depp, was like my childhood. Like I've watched that movie more than 20 times. Like,
don't hate me, but I've literally never seen any of that. I've seen a bit of the second one.
Ray's like a movie guy, but he hasn't watched Willy Wonka and hasn't even watched properly like Harry Potter and like shit like that. Like, what? This is the fundamental of like
not really
of life.
Not really.
This is the fundamental teachings of life.
I've seen the first like couple of the Harry Potters
recently.
Okay,
it's crazy. Anyway,
everyone's got a time for everything.
Willy Wonka,
you mean to watch every movie ever?
Yes.
I'm only 20.
Yes, you should have watched every single movie ever.
Fair enough, my fault.
Like, what are you talking about?
My fault.
Yeah. The second Willy Wonka was like my childhood. So having a new one, but like they've had there's a new spin.
It's an origin story.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh, okay.
It's the origin. It's the origin story of like Willy Wonka and his first chocolate factory and how he got into making chocolate, etc. They do go into it a bit in the second one, but it's just like flashbacks and stuff. It's not actually like a whole movie, but I'm kind of excited. Like I would definitely go to cinema and watch it.
Yeah, I mean I'd watch it eventually. If someone was like, do you want to go to cinema, I wouldn't.
You should watch the first and the second one first.
I know the story. Kid Charlie gets a ticket and he gets to go to the chocolate
golden
factory.
Ticket,
and he gets to go to the chocolate factory, and then there's these like kids, one of them's fat and then one of them's rich, and then like different stuff happens, and then
but it's actually so cool.
He has like slaves and stuff in there.
It's actually cool because like every single thing, like one goes missing like every place they go to in the factory.
Oh, the kids?
Yeah. Okay. And it's like their weaknesses, like the fat guy.
Oh, he likes to eat
he's
chocolate.
Like eating chocolate, and he falls into the river.
Wow.
Like one of them's like greedy.
Wow, how problematic.
She wants like she goes into like the nut. Where did she go? She wanted like one of the squirrels, so she tries to take one of the squirrels.
Why is there squirrels?
Because they're like breaking the nuts.
Oh, for the chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're testing the nuts. If they're good nuts, they put them like, I guess they're getting taken away. If they're bad nuts, they throw them into the trash. And then they took her and they were checking if she's a good or a bad nut. And if she's a bad nut, they just threw her in the trash.
I'm a good nut.
But yeah, it's like their weaknesses take them over. But Charlie, he's like a well-rounded
guy. He's the perfect human. He's Jesus Christ.
But in the first one, he actually wasn't perfect. But in the second one, he got through. In the first one, he like drank some drink and it made them floaty or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't
know.
Yeah.
I feel like Timothy Chalamet is just in like loads of random shit.
But do you know what's crazy? I haven't even watched anything with him in. We found out. I haven't watched Dune. I haven't watched. What else is he in? He's in.
What's it called? Say My Name. Call Me by Your Name.
Call Me by Your Name. I haven't watched that.
He's in Interstellar. He's in The King. He's in Lady Bird. That's a good film. He's in French.
Interstellar.
Yeah, apparently. He's in The French Dispatch. Oh, he's in Intergalactic, the Kid Cudi film.
Oh, I haven't watched that.
Really? Wow. Wow.
You haven't watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Who cares? Who cares? Willy Wonka has slaves. Okay, he's a slave trader. He dresses like a slave trader too.
He does.
He dresses like Edward Colston.
Gosh, he does. Crazy. He has a stick.
He dresses like Edward Colston.
He's not in Interstellar, is it?
He's in French Dispatch. He's in... Well, those are just the films that I've seen.
No way he's in Interstellar. There's no way. No, he's not in there. Wait, how? Then I have watched something with him in. But this is so old. Like, how old was he then?
Yeah, true.
It's like 2014. He's like 18 then.
Don't know.
He's like 27 now. Probably like 20 then. 14.
When I heard Timothy Chalamet was cast as Willy Wonka, I thought it was a prank. I thought it was a joke. It's like Chris Pratt as... I mean, that is... It's a bit more plausible.
Chris Pratt as who?
Mario.
That is so funny. That is really funny, actually. That was like a joke.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's real, like...
Yeah.
Chris Pratt is just Mario. Not because he sounds like Mario, because he's Chris Pratt.
Because he's just Chris Pratt. What was I watching he was in recently?
Apparently he's been cast as Garfield as well.
Oh my days. Chris Pratt is fine.
First. Apparently he's... What's it called?
He's what?
Apparently he's homophobic. Like, they were trying to get him cancelled. Because he's like a Christian.
Oh.
Something like that.
Oh.
But yeah.
Just trying to get everyone these
that
days
was
anyway.
That was the vibe I was getting from Willy Wonka as Timothy Chalamet as Willy Wonka.
He's cool. He's alright.
Yeah. Chris Pratt as Willy Wonka. Anyways, do we have anything else to say?
Oh, congratulations to everyone who graduated recently.
Yeah, literally.
Woo! Thank God these 3 years of hell paid off.
Yeah. Well, if you made it this far, then you're going to graduate.
Yeah.
If you made it this far through the episodes, through the podcast, depending on what you're listening on, you're going to graduate. And I know it because I'm going to pay off all of your universities. I've been Tima.
And I've been Rayhan.
And I've been Ray.
And I've been Tima Marie Osborne Hendricks.
And I've been Tima.
And I've been Tatomi.
And I've been Ray. And this is the Bedroom Project.
Yeah.
And you guys are so cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
We recently,
we really appreciate
not
you guys
recently,
listening.
but like a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, hit 100 subs on YouTube. Swaggerlicious, swagger-do. Thank you.
Thank you for our supporters and people that actually care.
Yeah. Yeah. We know the people that don't care. Just looking at you. Anyways.
You're your dreams.
Anyways. Bye. Have a good life. If you made it this far, remember that Jesus loves you.
What Ray said.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Subscribe, like, share.
Comment.
If you value your life,
follow us on Instagram, The Bedroom Project, the.bedroom.project. Follow us on Spotify, The Bedroom Project. Instagram, YouTube, The Bedroom Project Podcast. Yeah.
Check us out. You sexy humans.
You sexy beasts.
We love you, and so does Jesus.
Bye. My head hurts.
Yeah.